All right, so if you want to get goldfish, let's have a little chat about what sort of goldfish you can get. Now, your one option is comets. Comets are the single-tailed goldfish. They're perfect for ponds, and they're perfect for any decent-sized, well-filtered aquarium. Now, because they're small and they're tough, in the old days, people would often put them in fish bowls and all sorts of other unfiltered situations. We do not recommend that because guess how big they get? They get huge. So we want to keep fish in an environment that is appropriate for them. Now the next option is fantails. For smaller aquariums, fantails are a slightly better idea because their fantail means they swim much slower. The comets tend to swim much faster. Now you've also got the golden or marigold goldfish and the shabunkins and the cerassus and various other types of single-tail goldfish. They're all very much like the comets. Now you've got the fancy goldfish, as in the fancy fantails. Now what you need to be aware of is that the stranger they look, then in general the less dominant genes they've got, because the original goldfish is that. So that fella there is pretty much what a Cerassus, the original goldfish, looks like. So all of these fish grow large. So I'm talking about like a 30, 35 centimeter fish. So once again, just because they're hardy, it doesn't mean they should be kept in small environments. If you've got a small aquarium, 10 litre, 20 litre, 30 litre, you're really better off with temperate water fish, and you're really better off with things like your mountain clouds. These guys are the ultimate fish if you don't have a heater, inside, outside, whatever. Mountain clouds are number one. Also, zebradanios are another excellent one. So if you have a small temperate water tank, as in you do not have a heater, mountain clouds number one, Danios number two, rosy barbs, another good one. Indoor temperate water tank. Things like there's various rainbow fish that handle cooler water that are also an option. Definitely not as hardy. And then some of your blue eyes and stuff like that are definitely an option, but they're definitely not as hardy. So we've got some beautiful big fellas down here. Now, the other thing to talk about is the koi. So koi are absolutely beautiful fish, but you must be aware they get very big. I mean, like, the biggest koi grow like 1 meter long. So if you're gonna have koi, you want to have a very large pond or a massive aquarium, because these guys need a lot of room because they get very big. So if you have a small aquarium, temperates are the go. Another very popular one is the fighting fish. Now, fighting fish are often found in jars and various things in aquarium shops, and that is only to sell them. It is not because it's a good idea. So we can put these animals in these sorts of little jars. It is strictly to sell it. It is not for you to keep them. It's only just convenient like that to sell them. So small tanks, mountain clouds, zebradanios, rosy barbs, golden madakas. There's a whole range of temperate water fish that are best for small tanks. Small heated tanks, the Siamese fighting fish or better are an option. Bigger, let's say aquariums or ponds, comets are excellent. Marigolds and your shabunkins or wakens and all that are excellent. Then the fantails, if your tank's not quite as big, they're good. But outside, you've got to be careful with all the fantails because they're a bit slower moving, so they're a bit more vulnerable to birds and stuff. And then really, we need a lot of room for them. So you really don't want to go buying koi unless you absolutely have the space for it.